Hey guys! Today we're going to be unboxing my new garden tower that I bought. I got this for my strawberry plants. I have a few of them growing and I figured it's time to give them a better opportunity for growth. And I see people do this with their strawberries and the garden towers seem to do well. I did underestimate the size of this garden tower, so I can put the link to this if you're looking for a smaller garden tower. I didn't realize that it was as short as it ends up being, but I hopefully, can get some good growth out of my strawberries in this and that the depth of it doesn't hurt the root system because the strawberry plants tend to have pretty long roots, as we'll see in the video. But it is a very pretty color. There are several colors that you can choose from, and it comes with, I think, 5 tiers, and each one has a drainage system in it, and then the base. My only complaint about this garden tower is that the base does not have holes in it. So when everything ends up draining down, it ends up sitting in the base of the tower. So I will be drilling holes into this later on at another point. But otherwise, so far so good. It seems to be working. As you can see, I have a helper today. This is Kaya. She is my German Shepherd. She is about 5 years old and just super curious and will not leave my side when it comes to doing things on the ground. So the base of this tower comes with some wheels, but they are not going to be put onto this because this is going to be sitting on all of these rocks and the wheels won't work. So now I'm just kind of seeing how the tower goes together. It was very simple to put together and I had no problems or confusion. There are little caps that go into the middle that cover the center hole that is in each one of these tiers. And then each one of them comes with a almost like a filtered base to keep everything kind of up off the bottom of it. And then they drain from each tier down into the next. So this is the whole tower put together, and just to show you how short it actually is, I'm going to stand behind it. I am 5'4", and this only came up to my thighs. I didn't read the description on how tall it was, and so I'm assuming it's about like a 3-foot tower if I'm 5 feet, maybe less than 3 feet. But I think it'll do its job and serve its purpose, at least for this season, and I'll see how it goes. And if I have to upgrade to one of the larger ones that actually stand about, 5 feet tall, I will. I want to see how things kind of grow in this, and then I would like to do more of the garden towers in my garden area here just to save some space and be able to grow a few more things down the road. So now I'm going to fill each one of these pretty much to the top, and then I'll pull away from the sides to get the strawberry plants in. I am using this Black Cow garden soil. It's something new I'm trying this year. Every year I kind of try something different and see if I have any luck, better than the last year. But the texture and everything of this one's pretty great so far, at least. But we're still very early into the season, so we'll see how it goes. So I pulled my strawberries over to the tower pieces, and this is what I've been keeping it in, this lovely bucket. But they started throwing out runners and they were just going around the edges of the bucket, and also the soil has, settled over the last 2 years. So I am definitely at a point where I owe my strawberries a chance to thrive. So we'll see how this goes. So now I'm just pulling the soil away from the edges, trying to get the strawberry plants in here. And you don't want to bury them below the crown. You want the crown above ground. Um, to give them the best chance at growing. The root system is pretty long. I found that they kind of are going into the middle of these little tiers here. But like I said, we'll see how this year goes. Hopefully they do all right, and then I might just upgrade next year and put something else in here like flowers. So now I am just going to rearrange the tiers how I want them to go. They don't weigh a lot because they're so small, and I am putting a good fish fertilizer in here and then spraying them down, moving it to where I want. Hopefully it'll get some sun. I am concerned about the shade here, but I think it looks pretty cute.